Hello, Nigerians. How are you doing, friends out there? Once again, this is your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. So wonderful to be with you this wonderful Saturday. Let me know where you're watching me from. It's been a while. Please go ahead and share this broadcast with as many people as you can. I know some of you have been wondering, when are we going to hear from Haruna? Well, I'm here. We're here live right now. Let's get many more people to join us. Let's reconnect again. Go ahead and share the broadcast with as many people as you can. As you may have seen from the title, that Nigeria is fast becoming a one-party state. You remember the time that different political parties got together to form the APC. And that was really an amalgamation or a convergence, a gathering of rogues, political thugs to form the APC. Many Nigerians didn't know, but I'm telling you now it's becoming very, very obvious. Can you imagine if Jonathan had done what Buhari did or what Tinubu is currently doing? But Jonathan was such a good statesman, very good heart. He said his ambition to go for a second time is not worth the blood of one Nigerian. And see, today we have a nation still standing because of what Jonathan did. And people were criticizing Jonathan. I was one of the people that was not happy with his government because of the insecurity and the corruption, especially the corruption. But we did not know that Buhari was going to come in and enable corruption at a level that is unimaginable. And then now he handed over to Electoral, a man who knows nothing but using money to force himself on people, bribe his way through anything. And only God would deliver Nigeria from the grip of this person called Tinubu Electoral, a person that was not duly elected by the people, but used money to buy his way, using people like Mahmoud Yakubu, who is corrupt and heartless, and allowed himself to be bought. And when the case got to court, they also bribed the judges of the tribunal, Justice Samani and his team of 4. He led them. And now we are already hearing that he's being rewarded to be in the Supreme Court. That's what is happening in our nation. That's why we've been saying only Nigerians can free themselves from the tyrannic hold of these wicked politicians. So the time is now for all of us to take a stand and say no to this one-party state. I mean, can you see what they're already doing? APC is being said to be winning in states one will least expect, especially when you look at Imo State, where the people didn't like him at all. He was, they call him the Supreme Court, they call him the Supreme Court governor. But now to see that he is won there, and see Dodo, is it Dodo in Kogi also winning their APC. Then Bayelsa also APC. So it's becoming a one-party nation. The governors now, even the one that just shocked me is the removal, the sacking of the NNPP governor in Kano State. I mean, Kwankwaso, Kano belongs to Kwankwaso, the red cap people. But then what has happened? They fraudulently took it from them and gave it to Ganduje. Now Ganduje also came in, corrupt through corruption, and then did 2 terms with all the things around him, stolen money, bribery, corruption, and yet he governed Kano State for 8 years. And then what did they just do now? The court has just sacked the NNPP governor, and now it's APC again. And even in the different house, I think in the Senate and also in the House of Rep, we're hearing how they are sacking LP representatives. They are sacking the ones from PDP. So they are basically just using the courts to force themselves or to get themselves rooted in the governance of this nation. And you can see what they're already doing. We've told people that Tinubu is going to be the worst president that Nigeria has ever experienced, but they thought we were joking. It's already happening. You can see the uncontrolled spending. And if he was spending from money that we had, one can say, okay, well, maybe. But then this is borrowed money. We were already in trillions of naira in debt during the regime of Buhari. And instead of Tinubu coming to help pay off this debt, he's getting us into debt. And the debt is being incurred on things that are just to lavish to their evil, selfish, greedy lifestyle. Buying a yacht, buying cars. It's all about vandalizing everything. And so if he's just doing this within 5 months, what do you expect? Nigerians, we can't continue like this. Some people are just saying, well, what else do we do? Tinubu has come to stay. Now, it's up to you. This level of suffering, how can a bag of rice be over 75,000 naira? I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, to me, I don't know if you can wrap your head around it. I don't know how you can explain that. And people are saying, let's be patient with Tinubu. Let's give him time. Within 6 months, he's already running down the nation. And they are blaming Buhari. But is he not following after Buhari's step? Did he not say he will hit the ground running? And he's running. But he's running the nation not forward, but backward. And he's not running the nation up. And he's talking about next level. I don't understand APC and Tinubu's understanding of next level. Next level, next level. And some of the wicked, evil supporters that come on my page, that come on my channel to be defending him, you are heartless. Some of you is because of religious affiliation. Some of you because you're bigots. You're just thinking about your tribe. You're not thinking Nigeria. I'm telling Nigerians, we missed an opportunity in allowing Peter Obi and Ahmed Yusuf Detti to come in. You can imagine where Nigeria would have been today. Nobody would have thought or talked about buying new cars. I mean, Peter Obi, we missed an opportunity in Peter Obi. And somebody saying, let him wait for his turn in 2027. You think this APC will allow him in 2027? No. If the way they are sacking people now, the way they are getting, it's like they are putting pegs, tent pegs, to ensure that it is cast in stone, is cast in concrete, that nobody can move them. Because all they know is how to bribe and bribe and bribe. And INEC has already been compromised. We don't have an independent electoral commission. We have a partisan electoral commission. They are there as an arm of APC, the ruling party. That's all they're there. Most of the judges, now, the in thing is like, justice in Nigeria, the nation already know that our salary is small, so let's get money. And then one day we'll retire. So at least we'll have money for our children, for our family. So it's all about making money, eating money, eating money. The politicians know this. APC know this. That's why they are bribing the judges to sack the governor, sitting governor of Kano State. Then which other place will be free? That's what is happening right now. So that's the call. Nigerians, can you imagine just try and think where we will be in the next 4 years. If 6 months is already running the nation down with the uncontrolled spending, with the way they are just destroying the nation. See the current, what is the current exchange rate since Tinubu came? And do you know Tinubu already has oil blocks, oil wells for himself? Very soon, in fact, I'm hearing that right now as we speak, he's one of the richest African presidents. Within 6 months, see how he made Lagos a private enterprise. every tax that is collected, every revenue that is collected in Lagos State, a certain big chunk, percentage, maybe they said it's over 30% or so, goes to Tinubu's company. That is why he tried to protect his assets, protect his company, especially at the toll gate, and kill the innocent young people that were peacefully protesting against police brutality, and he killed them in cold blood. So Tinubu, going forward, to protect his empire, to protect his grip on power, he wouldn't mind killing people. He doesn't care. Have you seen him handle insecurity? He's not talking about insecurity. All we hear is spending, spending, spending. And we don't, I'm telling you, we don't even have an opposition. What is PDP doing in the Senate? What are they doing in the House of Rep? What is LP doing in both houses? They are there also just say, it's our turn, let's eat. Because what else do we do? Do you hear the voice of any of them standing to resist some of the legislation, some of the executive decisions? And that's what Tinubu is doing right now. They are reaching out, trying to borrow money from Saudi Arabia, trying to borrow money from IMF, borrowing. And what have they put on ground to prove they can pay it? And all this, they are doing to leave debt, an indebted, bankrupt nation to upcoming generations. That's why people like us have been calling and saying, we should not wait for Tinubu, we shouldn't wait for APC, because of these politicians. This current breed of politicians don't care about you. Nigeria, you missed a team. You missed a duet, if I may say that, in Peter Obi and Baba Ahmed. I mean, these are people that would have taken Nigeria forward. But people that are greedy and selfish never allowed it. They used INEC and used the judiciary. So the three arms of government, the executive, legislative, and judiciary, have come together against Nigerians. And many Nigerians are now quiet and saying, what else can we do? It's like we've been beaten to submission. But it's up to you what you do to reclaim your nation. Waiting for 2027 is a waste of time. These people are going to fortify themselves and fight back to defend it. See how they are doing right now. And so going forward, you have to stand. You're asking me, some of you are asking, what do we do? I've already told you, only a revolution will change things in this nation. Not the ballot box. Not the going to cast your vote. When they were telling people, come and register, get your PVC, and people were going to register to get their PVC, did they make it easy? INEC connived with people to make it difficult for people to get their PVC, especially when they noticed that many of the new people that were coming to register to vote were young people. And they knew that young people would want change. So what did they do? They made sure many of them did not get. And even the ones that collected, they did not allow them to vote. So what are we talking about? They found piles of PVCs dumped along riverbeds, some inside gutters, some in latrines, public pit latrines. Some of them burned. And those were people that really wanted some were going to be first-time voters in the nation, but they were not allowed. Which kind of nation is this? Other nations are really encouraging people to come out, register, and vote. But in Nigeria, people are coming out to register to vote, but the system is designed to work against them, make it difficult for them. And the few that had their PVCs went out with a promise that when you be accredited, then you will vote, and there will be upload in real time. And Mahmoud Yakubu, liar, cheat, conniver, corrupt. You and your team, you and the Okoye and the rest, they were promising. Even went to Chatham House to promise to the world. Evil, heartless people. Like Tinubu also went to Chatham House, also made fake promises, but never kept to their promises. Disenfranchised Nigerians. And these people, what I'm telling you, only God will judge them, all of them. So going forward, only you Nigerians can change the situation. But thinking that you go and vote and that your vote will count, you've forgotten what they did against PDP in Kogi, what they did in Imo, what they did in Bayelsa and many of the other states. Your voting is like useless. It does not count. They will switch off the IRF and tell you that no, and when you can go to court, go to court. Why? Because they know the court, APC, and INEC are all now one. And they are working against Nigerians. We should forget this thing about telling people to register. Because Tinubu is an APC, they are busy working on a one-party state. It's dictatorship. That's what they're heading for. If Nigerians don't stand now against them, before you realize it, whatever Tinubu says, that's what will stand. Whatever APC says, that's what will stand. So let's see going forward, those of you that are saying, let's wait and give them a chance, let Peter Obi come, and then now there's a talk of a merger. Atiku is asking that let them merge, that's PDP, LP, and NMPP. But then when it comes to who should be the president, Atiku will want to be. Kwankwaso already said that if he's going to merge with them, that it will be on the condition or on the ground that he is the presidential candidate. How many votes did he get? Is he going to be president over Kano State? We are talking about Peter Obi that are nationally accepted together with Baba Ahmed. Not just because they have a national acceptance, but because they have a clear vision to protect Nigeria, to save Nigeria, to unite Nigeria, to raise the economy of Nigeria, to bring security in Nigeria, to curb the uncontrolled spending, the corruption that we see. Only Peter Obi has the language and has the character to be able to do that. Peter Obi and Baba Ahmed, the others are only there for themselves. In fact, even Atiku that is calling for the merger, I don't trust him. And I don't think I trust Kwankwaso. Because somebody that cannot give up his own ambition for the good of the nation, I can't trust such a person. That's why I'm telling you, don't think it's your vote that will count. Because the votes don't count. They write the result before you even go for the election. And a few places that you go and they allow you to vote, they will go back and change it at the collation center. They will go there or in the local government or wherever, and then later they tell you, no, that the machine failed and that a technical glitch and all the lies that go with that. I don't know how these people sleep at night. Evil, evil people. Heartless people. All they think is money, 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 money. Money has become their God. Shame on Tinubu. Shame on APC. Shame on Mahmoud Yakubu. Shame on INEC. And shame on the judges that have been party to bringing Nigeria to where she is today. God will judge you all. Wicked people. We need a revolution. I'm telling you. You people think, okay, you come and lead it. You come and lead it. Foolish people. People that have no gut, no mind. They can't reason. See how people are already crying. Even from the southwest, where you will expect the Yorubas should be supporting him no matter what he does. But they are already crying out and saying they are dying of hunger because of Tinubu. Tinubu did not come for Nigerians. He came for himself. See what they are buying for the first lady, and then she calls herself a pastor. I don't know what Pastor Adebo is saying. We had Yemi Osibanjo, he was from his church. Now the first lady is from his church. We don't hear him talk. Quiet. And only a few men of God are actually speaking. But I'm telling you, this nation will be saved from the hands of this wicked, greedy, heartless politician. Nigerians, stand up and reclaim your nation. If not, you will remember I said this. Nigeria is becoming a one-party state. Tinubu, don't be surprised if they use the majority that they have because they want to take over everywhere, sack all the other governors, chase all the lawmakers from the two different houses and just make it a one party. Maybe just leave a few there that they have already bribed, that they have bought over, and they are sitting there. Do you hear LP people talking? Do you hear PDP lawmakers talking? They're collecting the money. They're enjoying the money for prayer. For them, they put money in their account for prayer. Did you hear them reject the money? They're giving them cars now. Have you heard them reject? They say it's for official duty. Which official duty? What have they done for your constituencies since they came? Apart from talking about how to eat money, how to share money. Evil people. Nigeria, the blood of innocent Nigerians, the pain and the cries, the weeping and the suffering of innocent Nigerians will be on the head of these wicked people. This Tinubu APC regime, God will judge you all. Nigerians, wake up and reclaim your nation from these wicked people. This has been my call, and I will not stop calling. And somebody say, come on, lead it, come on, lead it. Now stay there and be talking like that. Or bring your family to lead it. I'm telling you, I am well to do. I'm not suffering. I'm not doing it because I need anything from Peter Obi or Baba Ahmed or LP. No. I'm a person that is well looked after. God is looking after me and my family. So I'm not doing it because I want anything from anybody. But wicked, heartless people, people that are gullible, allow themselves to be bought over by these wicked, heartless politicians. Judgment is coming upon them. Nigerians, please, 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 please. The suffering is enough. If you're not suffering, there are too many innocent people that needless go through this pain and suffering. So arise and take your nation back. You ask me when? Now. Not later, but now. You ask me, how do I do it? If you find yourself in trouble, if a snake is chasing you, or a lion is chasing you, or somebody is trying to face you with a gun, will you just stand there and say, what else do I do? Fight back. Take a stand. Resist. Shout out. Don't accept it. Every lawmaker that is in the House of Rep or in the Senate, if you claim you went there for the people, let's hear your voice. Start to speak. Enough is enough. I'm telling you. Somebody is saying, Stone Udo is saying Nigerians are too weak a people. I don't think they're really weak, because I'm a Nigerian, you're also a Nigerian. But you know what? They may look weak today, but one day they will show the strength of citizenship or citizenry. The citizens will show the power belongs to us, not to these few evil, heartless politicians. So it is time for us to team up together, whether you're from the north, south, east, or west. This time around, no more thinking about or talking about your religion. They did Muslim ticket. What are we getting out of it? The Muslims are now complaining. They are angry at Tinubu and Shetima. So what are we saying? And those of you that are saying, okay, no, let's do it according to tribe. Is it working? The Yorubas, are they not complaining now? And Shetima is from the north. Our northerners not complaining. I am from the north, and we're not happy with what is going on. So don't bring those things, divisive things that have never helped us. Religion has not helped us. Has it put food on your table? The fact, even if somebody, Tinubu coming from your area, does it feed you? So this is the time to stand up and unite and take our nation back from these rogues. Let's bring an end to them. Let's show to them they are few. We are the majority. Fear is what is killing many people. But as they say as pastors will say, I bind you. So I bind every force and every hold of fear over everyone that is out there. Fear, I cast you out. Go, release the people. The power of God is at work in our nation, and the people shall be free to take their nation back. Well, I want to say thank you very much for joining me in this broadcast. Feel free to share it with as many people as you can. It's not too late to take our nation back. Tinubu just started. He's already done enough damage to Nigeria. So let's take it back. Tinubu must go. Hashtag Tinubu resign. Hashtag Tinubu must go. Hashtag whatever you want to put as hashtag, but let's go ahead and make it happen. I want you to share this broadcast with as many people as you can. And also like my page Also, subscribe to my channel. By so doing, you will be notified anytime I have a broadcast. It was great being with you. Look forward to seeing you next time. God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, this is your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. Bye-bye for now.